Today's recipe is perfect for spring. Lynne Tolley is here from Miss Mary Bobo's to show us how to make key lime icebox cake.
I know, you want to say pie, but it's a cake.
Yes.
And Leland, the beauty of this is you can make it ahead, put it in your freezer, and then pull it out for Easter, St. Patrick's Day, any event you want to.
Okay.
So I had to do a few steps ahead of time. So I tell you what I did ahead. I took a pan and put in sugar, cornstarch, a pinch of salt, mix that together, and then separately I took 4 egg yolks and 2 cups of half and half, mix that together, poured it together, and then here's the technical part.
All right.
You have to put it over medium heat and whisk it the entire time because it will get thicker, thicker, thicker. Once it comes to a boil, let it boil for about a minute because you want to cook that cornstarch out and you want to make sure it's nice and thick.
Okay.
So we've gotten that far. If you can help me.
I will do that
now
for
what
you.
we're going to do is put in 2 tablespoons of butter and 2 tablespoons of lime zest. So mix that up and our butter's going to melt in that warm mixture. I'll turn the heat off. Then fresh lime juice. You've got to use fresh. Forget the bottled stuff. So half a cup of fresh lime juice. Just keep whisking. Keep whisking. It'll all come together and be nice and creamy and lovely. When you get it all incorporated, then we need to let it get cold before you can put your cake together. So I have some right over here.
Okay.
See how good that looks? Yeah. So set it aside to cool.
Okay.
But here's some that I cooked ahead of time. Now let's put together our layers. So what you need to do is take an 8-inch pan, line it with plastic wrap, and make sure you have plenty overlapping because we're going to use that later on to wrap it up. Put in 9 graham crackers. It takes 9 graham crackers.
So the layer in between isn't necessarily cake, it's graham crackers.
Very reminiscent of key lime pie. So then you're going to put in your lime custard filling. And you make 4 layers. So I thought we'd just do this last layer for demonstration purposes. But I already have 3 layers underneath this. So you just make a nice layer, cover your graham crackers, just like that, pretty easy. And then let's top it with 9 more graham crackers because we're going to wrap this up to put it in the freezer. There we go. Now, so we're going to take our plastic wrap, and we want to wrap it sort of tightly because you want it to be a nice condensed square when you finish. So you wrap it up really well. You need to put it in the freezer for 8 hours before you serve it, even if you're going to serve it the same day, and then set it out for about an hour to soften back up. Top it with whipped cream. I have real thin slices of lime and some mint on there to just go along with the green spring theme. And there you go. This is key lime icebox cake. No bacon to it.
No bacon in that as
And
well.
if you're brave enough to taste some, there's you a little saucer over there and a fork.
I will do that in just a second. Anything big that we need to come check out?
I just want to tell everybody to come to Lynchburg. Spring is great. We've got buttercups blooming, tulip poplars, the forsythia is blooming, and redbud. So come to Lynchburg and eat a good meal at Miss Mary Bobo's.
Fantastic, and always that nice little drive down there, especially between Shelbyville and Lynchburg. A nice, pretty little drive down that way.
It's great.
As always, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Recipe number 5505 online in the Talk of the Town section at newschannel5.com.